This here is Gabriel and Sachawea. And back here is little David, Star of David. When he was born, he had a star on his head. And right there is Squanto. And that there behind them is Sharon, the little goat. And this here is welcoming you to the Heaven Bound Farm. These are the ponies. Down there are some ducks. And over there is, right here is Mr. Alex. He's our guard dog of the farm. There he is. Oh, Alex. And there's our rat catchers. You live on a farm, you have rats and mice. That's Maddie there. That's Gray. And there's old Alex again. And up there's some more goats. The one is Coco. The other one is Nina. And down here's the geese. And that there is Sandy. And Donald. Sandy is the one with the top knob. Now there's Gertie and Trudy. And Honker. And Hank. It's muddy here because we've had a lot of rain. I mean, a lot of rain. Which the ducks like it. And the geese. And over there is the horses. That's Silver. And that is Geronimo, the big white one, with the brown on his face. And that one is that there is Blaze is the one on the backside eating the hay. You'll see her raise her head ever so slightly. And then Mabel and Buttercup. And the little donkey back here, Lily Bell! Lily Bell! And right here is Miss Victoria Rose. She's the one that had the little bee babe for us about 2 weeks ago. Victoria, you have seen her videos on there when she was younger. And she's a big old baby now and has a baby of her own. And here he is. Here on the Heaven Bound Farm. You got the fence off?
Yeah.
And these here's our little pot bellies. Pork chop, bacon, Gordy. There's old Clyde. I see Sharon made it to the barn. And there's Adele. And there's Beeper. She slept on the bed with me until she got old enough to come back outside. And there's Elvis. He has not left the building. What are you doing over there, Bucky? You stuck? Is Bucky stuck?
Now he can back out or just stand and go.
Stubborn. Victoria.
I'll get some hay.
How much feed you got there for?
About almost 3 scoops.
Yeah, she gets 3 in the morning, 3 at night. You're gonna get your hay. Get out there, Tippy.
Just a minute while I get the calf in.
This here is Dennis. He lives here at the Havenbound Farm. 13-year-old and works harder than a 20-year-old. Just a minute, baby. You come over to your mama. He is now 2 weeks old. Well, he will be tomorrow. Going on a Saturday. Hadn't you better get the gate open? Well, I can introduce you to some more animals there. That little fat chubby one there, the red one, that is Lightning. He has a white streak down his back. I'd help, but you gave me this feed and I can't move. Because the goats is going to steal it until it's their turn. There he goes in. He made it. Yep, better get it to him. Victoria's wound up.
There's Victoria.
Brady's going to steal her hay, I guess. He's getting his afternoon smack. I think he's about learned to stay away from that kicking foot, didn't he? I don't know why she kicks. I think it might just tickle her or something because her first baby she's ever had. She is, I think, 4 years old. I believe. We got her when she was his size. And this is the first time she's ever had a baby. As soon as it dries up down there where the other cows are, I'll go down there and introduce you to all of them. I don't want to say their names right now because it might confuse you the time I make it down that way. Whoops. And I'll show you a thing over here that I have got that will eat chickens, ducks, baby goats, whatever gets in its pen. And I seen a YouTuber a while back said he was making bacon out chicken. He killed some of his roosters and throwed them into his hogs. I'm not mentioning any names, but as soon as I seen that, I thought to myself, you'll wish you never started that trick, because I got one over here that never was taught that trick. He done it on his own. I just don't have the heart to get rid of him or put him in the freezer, because this here is a no-kill farm. And I'm afraid if somebody else gets him and he does that to their stuff, that might be exactly what they do to him. So that's why I have never got rid of him. I've had plenty of people wanting him, but he has pink eyes, snow white body. In other words, he's albino. And we had lost a chicken the other day from it, account of that. It was a new chicken. Some guy gave us a bunch of them. Matter of fact, that's a bunch of them right down there. And they ended up, one got into the pen with him and couldn't get in there in time to get him out, to get her out, rather. So we lost her. And every animal we have here is buried. We bury all of our animals. We don't take them, just toss them in the trash or whatever. We do care for them. even after they passed. A lot of our animals are special ones. We have headstones for markers. We'll take a marker, permanent marker, and paint it on the rock that we put up there. But some of the goats has knocked a bunch of them down, so we have to go back and redo all those. So the day I do that, this spring, I'll take and show you our graveyard up there. I put them on the hillside, so water won't collect down in the hole with them. I just very funny about stuff like that. And as soon as it dries up more, I can get out here and move around. That's the reason why I've just been taking and doing the fish that we have right at the moment. And if you want to, give us a name for this little boy, because we have not named him yet. I'll leave that up to the YouTubers. We have a caretaker here that stays here with us, and his name is DJ. I'll introduce you to him here in a little bit, as soon as it comes back up with the water. We have water. It comes out of the mountain, out of a spring, that they all get spring water. Fresh spring water every day. We have silkies, we have regular chickens, we have old Roline Red that was gave to us there. He sleeps down to the house. And no, that ain't him. This one here is. That's the old one there. He sleeps down to the house on a can bucket. We have a metal plastic trash can down there. We put our pop cans in, and he sleeps on it every night, even in the rain, snow, whatever. He stays right down by the house. Can't get him to stay in the barn. He comes up here to eat long enough and chase the girls around for a time or two. Then he's back down to the house. I gotta cut my nephew's hair again. He looks like a shaggy dog. This here's DJ. Take your hat off, DJ, and introduce yourself. Say hello, everybody in YouTube world. He's our caretaker here.
And those buckets for Victoria.
That has to be rinsed. Give her a fresh bucket, because that in there has to be took down and washed out. Uh-oh. Got to put her feed back up there before she has a little fit. No, put it back up on the thing there, dear. There you go. Where do you set her water at so she won't spill it?
I usually set her about right here so you don't spill.
Yeah, but that's sideways. You got to put it straight.
You can wrap around and give it cover.
Yeah.
You do all water?
That coat hanger something right on the wall and water it.
No, you don't want to do that unless you put it around the whole bucket, because remember the last time we had them in here, they tore all the handles off the buckets. And we had to go buy new buckets.
Victoria.
Well, he got the two front boobies. No, he's still stuck on the front ones, ain't he?
When he goes up from the back one, she jumps around a little bit.
Oh, does she?
No.
She's still doing that, is she?
There's Yeti.
Then we keep hay and grain over there for him, pardon me, so he can start learning how to eat, feed and stuff. If he's anything like his mommy, I'll have to hand feed him. I had to hand feed her until she was about 8, 9 months old. Then she started learning. You ain't gonna be able to get in there, Tippy. Not with them horns the way you got them. I guess she proved me wrong. Her horns is cockeyed or something on her head, but she's got that white tail back there. That's the reason why we call her Tippy. All the animals is named. They're like our big old pets. We have people come here and asked us if we'll take this or if we'll take that. Like we had some come over one time and had ducks in the back of their truck and wanted to know if we'd take them. Then this fella stopped by and wanted to know if we'd take his potbelly pig, and that's old Sally. And she usually sleeps down to the house she was sleeping in the horse trailer. Now she sleeps up on the hillside because it's been raining a lot, so she stays up there. But anyway, they brought the little pig the next day over. Said, well, we know she'll be taken care of there. We keep an eye out on you and watch yous how yous do your animals. And so we thought yous would take her in. So we took her in, and that was back in the summertime this year, 2019. The ducks were gave to us in 2018. And some of the animals we bought our own self, like Victoria Rose there. We bought her because I fell in love with her. I seen her when she was a baby, and she was the cutest little thing I ever seen. So I bought her. And, well, she was bought for me. And we had 6 hogs gave to us, potbelly pigs. I've not bought a potbelly pig since I bought my Stella Ann back in 1999. And she lived to be 16 years old. Slept in a sleeping bag every day of her life. And she had to have 8 gummy bears every night before she went to bed. And she's buried out here at her own place. Of course, she stayed in the house, Stella did. She thought she was a dog. You call her a hog and she'd try to bite you. She was something else. Sure something else. I wouldn't feed them a hog over until you get these chickens out of here. Open that gate up somehow and put them over there.
Usually when I go over and feed, they all start coming right through.
Well, we'll have DJ do that. I think it's time to put him back up.
Yeah.
It's been almost 20 minutes. And she's getting kind of rowdy. Oh, yeah, you better get her. Get him. Help him, DJ. BJ. Now he's cow wrestling. Come on, bud. Go back to bed, buddy. Get him some hay and oh, don't let him go down in there. Come on, Clyde. Y'all got to get out of there.
I will. Here.
Y'all have to stay over here on this side. The baby's got to have that side. Come on, Clyde. Clyde, the big one right there. He was hurt when we got him. I'll tell you that story.
There's Clyde.
Oh, that's not Clyde?
No.
Gee, Minnie, Clyde, your son looks just like you. Bigger than you, though, ain't he? I see. He's got the brown on his head. But anyway, this here's Clyde. My bad on that. He had a leg. This leg here had a wire wrapped around it when we went and picked him up. And a wire like that right there that we keep that closed off with. And his leg just about rotted off. He fell off a cliff, and so they turned around and gave him to us, Dennis. And turned around and gave him to us. Oh, go ahead. And we took and brought him home and had a stall. And the guy took and put a bunch of hay in a pile and set Clyde over in it. You need to scoot it over in there, DJ, over in the middle. And set Clyde over in the middle of the right on the hay pile. It was about knee high, all fluffy and everything. And he slept there for 3 days. I thought he was dead. Where he stood up so long, I think he fell asleep on that cliff because his leg hurt so bad and fell off the cliff like that. But anyway, he got pill sound shots and warned, and now you can't even tell he was even hurt. Okay, well, I'll let you go and let that be a video. One video. You got to see the baby eat with Miss Victoria Rose. And there's the baby. And so I'll see you next time. Bye.